All right, Coach. I have an interesting question. I have to ask you. You know, a lot of teams when I hope it doesn't happen to you, but a lot of teams when they get promotion because of the challenges, because of the financial requirements of playing at the upper level, sell their slots. You know, so I'm going to ask you. You're an ambitious side, but if and when you do get that ticket, will you be going up or probably giving it to someone else?
We'll definitely go all the way, because I think the players have put in a lot of efforts, and the people behind us too, they understand where we are going. I think it all has to do with your vision and what you are out to achieve. If you have like a good plan, I think, I believe we are doing well, because so many people have seen our business plan so far, and at least we have like a 5-year plan of where we intend to be. So I don't think there's any need for us to sell our slots.
Okay.
Yeah, not thinking
I think I love that.
No,
and, do you have a date on when the IPO is? When are you initially going out? I mean, it's very interested to getting a couple of shares, right?
We are not going to the stock exchange market now. It's just an in-house shares, so that everyone can come on board. We can have as many people as possible before we think of going on the stock exchange. For our level now, it's just, if you are ready, we get everything documented. We have a legal team that will draw up all that, and you just come on board.
Okay, wow. I think I kind of like that. So Ty can actually decide to just, put your money, you understand, so just help development. Let's see, how you guys actually, get to this playoffs, the results, the way it's all started. At the end of the day, it was about 3 games won, 3 draws, then just 1 loss. Okay, this is the road to playoff 2017 for Goodland Rangers. Messiah FC, you talked about that result, 3-2. That's how you started. Colin Edwin, and I mean, this is a team that actually gave you people a very tough time. That one ended 1-1 against Kauna FC, 1-0. Then the other one, it was 3-0. And the way it all pounds out, games played, out of 6 games, 3 wins and 3 draws. So it tells you a whole lot that, I mean, it was really a fantastic season. I mean, being able to get to this playoff without even losing a single game. But 3 draws, 3 wins, fair enough. Yeah, Yemi talked about the fact that after now, what next? It's going to be a more difficult situation. How easy is it for you to actually get players to come play in the league? Or do you train them, maybe just pick them off the street and bring them in, or you get players from other clubs?
We have a youth development program where we feed our team with. Marcus Ayomide actually graduated from the Hope Academy. It's called Hope Academy, where we moved him up because he was doing well. We also go around Lagos and other places. We have people scouting for us. If you identify a talent, for us, we are not about sentiment. I think that's one thing that has kept us going. Because if you are good, you come around. We don't care who your father is. You just come. If you are good, you play. We don't just select players based on recommendation. If you come and you are good, you can be part of the team. So we believe if we are able to scout a player, identify a talent, we can work on the player. That's like 40% of the workload gone, because if you're able to identify a talent, then it makes the job easier for the coach.
Okay, sure.
All right, before we let you go, let's just allow you to talk about your fan base. A lot of grassroots clubs, people ask, do they really have people who follow them? Do they really have people who come for their own matches? So if you were to gauge the involvement of your base, your fans in your base, what would you say?
I think we have a lot of fan base in Lagos. I was at the Agege Stadium on Sunday to watch the game between MFM and Castina United, and it was amazing that even without a jersey on, people were like, coach. I'm like, Goodland Rangers. I was like, okay. Yeah. Everywhere we go now, Goodland Rangers is becoming a big brand in Lagos.
Okay.
I would say out of Facebook or social media, we have over 5,000 fans.
That's a good presence.
Yeah. The game between Colin Edwin and Goodland Rangers attracted more people at the stadium that I could ever imagine. I was surprised, you know. We just put up on our Facebook page, inviting people to the game. We created an event, and the turnout was mind-blowing. We have a lot of fan base. On Facebook, we are close to like 600. We have close to like 600 likes now on Facebook, and we have people sharing on our page and all that.
Okay, so on the average, how many people will come to watch your games?
I would say between 200 to 300, because you know, our games are normally played during the week when people are at work, but some people still brace it up to show up at the stadium to cheer us up. So I think it's a good one.
Okay, it's looking good for Goodland Rangers and Cecilia.
It's looking good.
Okay, we'll talk about this after the show. I know you were interested in actually buying a few shares from that club. Cecilia, what do we do now?
You know, I think before we go on the break, we'd just like to thank you very much, you know, for coming on the program, because you know how difficult it can be, you know, leaving your team and coming in. But that final playoff, the playoffs, when is it going to hold? Do we have a date for it?
We don't have a date at the moment, because we are still waiting for Group G and H to round off. And I think they will be through by 19th of August. And after that, we'll be duly informed. We'll get you notified as soon as we have a date for the game.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for finding our time to come on the program.
Thank you so much for having me.